Welcome back to Game of Play as Donkey Kong Country. Had to take a couple takes due to technical mistakes. Just things I overlooked. The big one being the microphone, because if you topple it over just a minute millimeter, it gets angry, it doesn't do things. And then I just forgot to set up things the way I was supposed to normally before then. Anyway, Ice World. We're done with that anecdote. The Ice World, where things freeze over and you have ice physics. Right now, we're going to wait for this vulture and come up to the bonus. Then I'll explain that this level is kind of tough. It might be the toughest level. You have to look at the barrels with your eyes and your brain and time it very well. This can screw over a lot of people playing this game, as it's not something that's requested of you to do until this point, really. Although you got a hint of it in Barrel Cannon Canyon. Not to this extent, though. We've gone all out. So we've gone bazonkers. The vultures lead to the red balloon. The red balloon says to you, "Hi." We're done with that joke. The bees say green, but I say death. The vultures, they come at you. They come towards you. Time it so you're in a diagonal motion. There's no tertiary direction, so to speak. Not there, anyway. Oh, yes. Please time your rhymes with the slimes. Claptraps. How to do them. You and you them. Up the barrel, slightly going mad. Being sort of glad. Okay, we have our steel keg. The steel keg's back. It was nice to see it doing a little combo there. Can't say I agree with the mass slaughter of... Yeah, what the fuck? I just realized beavers are also mammals, so what are they doing against me? Just anything that isn't a monkey is an enemy? Is that what's going on? See this blue guy named Crusher, who's strong. Donkey Kong can step on him, Diddy Kong cannot. And don't even bother rolling into him. He'll be like, no, that tickles. Although, just being strong doesn't make things tickle. You know, like you can still... Bodybuilders can still get shot and die. You're not Superman when you... You're not Superman when you do strength training. It's just really healthy. You like these snow effects, by the way? They're kind of cool. I mean, for messing with the foreground, that technically is what makes this barrel situation a little harder, as it obscures your vision ever so slightly. Got the N. Alright, am I going to make it out here alive? I mean, yes, technically, but I mean, am I going to get through it like I could? Actually, yes. Wasn't that spectacular, though. It was spectacular that I did it, not spectacular. Okay, when you go through that token, it sends you back through the barrel, so you don't have to risk going through a second time, so you don't get red bee sandwiched by red robin bees. Why did they call him Red Robin when he was just Robin? I don't know. Why do characters dynamically change over periods of time? I don't really know. It's fiction, though, so try not to be concerned too much, I guess. What everyone says about lore is the same thing people worry about when they say canon, so... Remember, fandom's comparable with fanaticism, which is comparable to religion, so don't worry about it too much. I have to go down there to get my thing. Oh, wait, I did do that. Okay, so I'm skipping all that and not getting the token again. I do not need to get tokens a second time from the same locations. That's overdoing it, in my opinion. From the onion. Hey, Miss Sister, yo. Look at this. I can't just go immediately the moment in the barrel and see a way out. I have to make sure I'm lined up with where I think I'm going to be and where I think the bee is going to be. So, at the same time you're leading your shots, you're predicting movement. This is definitely a test you want when you're testing your vision. So optometrists can check you out and be like, "Your eyes are so cool!" And I'd be like, "Yes, they are." And then they high-five you, and you get the candy. Bananas. Banana Slammer! Alright, Claptrap. why you're even here. No one loves you. No one ever loved you. Coming up next, Slip Slide Ride is an ice cave out there. The only level that is this theme of ice cave. Crystalline and whatnot. It's also got the verticality. First thing you want to do is wait for Kremming to hop toward your general direction. And hop on it to go blue roping up with the barrel with a wall. Yes. Let me just remember what was in here. It was... Oh, spelling my surname again. Okay, so the blue ropes, they take you up automatically, and the red/purple ropes, I would say red in my opinion, you know, kind of contrast, they take you down automatically. That's the gimmick and the skit. Kind of similar, except skits are more about the video than the gimmick is about the game. But it's what I call an analogy. They took out analogies from the SATs. I don't know why, but they did. Those are some of my favorite things. Oh well. Yeah, I had one of those books that gave me like mnemonic devices on how to memorize SAT words. So if you're wondering where my vocabulary came from, you can blame that thing. And you can also blame some of my family for trying to make me an overachiever. Okay, I'm going through the wall. Hello, Nintendo. If I don't know how to spell your name, I'm going to have to leave luck to heaven. Boo! That joke stinks! Next up, Red Balloon Town. Yeah, I'm trying to fake the transition so it doesn't really line up well. Okie doke. Well, music's cool too. Is it Christmas that always decides that, okay, now that it's snowing, we must have bell music? Like, that's what we associate with ice. Kind of like we associate the sitar with desert levels. It's just what we associate sound with sight is. Okay? Also, armadillos in the ice? Highly suspicious of hypothermia, including me. Everyone should be dying of ice, especially the reptiles, who are cold-blooded. What the fuck, guys? But I guess that doesn't matter since there's many games with lava where you don't instantly die unless you jump directly in the lava, so never mind. Look, it's like the first part of the level, only it's over here and doesn't lead to anything fun except a no. I guess I'll take my unguard token and leave, satisfied with my purchase. My Louisiana purchase. Yes. I remembered there was a bonus up here. Not exactly correctly. But don't worry, I see it now. Yeah! Alright, we go down and up. And if you're feeling brave, you can go all the way down and try to get the banana bunches before you fall off. Oh! Ostrich interruption! Alright. So, you know, thinking of trying to upgrade my tech, especially if I think I'm going to start streaming, which I would do in between LPs when I'm trying to take a break and not think about how difficult it could be, and kind of experiment with other stuff, do some R&D, what games I want to cover, or, you know, going through the games I am covering before you see me actually do the proper footage. So it'd be like backstage passes, you know. I've got the double! But yeah, this microphone's real sensitive. You tap it a millimeter, it goes, you know. So I have to leave it still for the duration of my recording session. And I guess I was too impatient, not realizing I have like other things I can do in that time instead of trying to fiddle around with my computer while it's in recording mode. So, that's on me. I'd rather learn to do that than just, yeah. You know, old habits die hard, but new habits live hard too. As in, they're hard to start and they're hard to end. They're associated with inertia. Why I tried to grab the N? That's not gonna work. Forget your perfect self for a second. Forget the damn N. Leave the N to the ninjas and their ways. Yes, I said it. Oh, that reminds me of this time I diddled or just like tinkered with the idea of making a Mario World ROM hack. I made exactly one level to test out what I think I could do in terms of level design. Wow, it came out stupid though. And then, just to signify from everything, I called it Plumber, the Way of the M or something. Yeah, real kitschy. I know. So yeah, I know how the tools work. I just don't consider myself a designer. There's enough content design, I don't feel like I need to make anything. But if I really wanted something made, I guess this is the part where I start finding a purpose for having money so I can commission people to do stuff. Right? It's just trade-off. I have to earn it from somewhere. Somewhere! No such thing as a free lunch! Yeah, you say that, and then nursing homes exist. Okay. This is an annoying-ass jump section. It's okay, though, because we got the G within the same method, only in a single rope. Why we got these ropes at the end, I don't actually know. They do nothing. Forget them. So that one was kind of phasing through the ground. That's real funny, guys. Up next, the Not DreamWorks movie. Starring Ray Romano's brother. What? No. There's no mammoths in this game. That'd be an interesting addition, but then you'd have to start adding dinosaurs and crap, so no. Somehow, the second snow level is easier than the first snow level, according to me, and probably many others. The ostrich is good. You can get to the first bonus without the ostrich to get an ostrich. But, for some reason, I found it within my power to get to the first bonus with the ostrich, not so much with it, but to guarantee I got there if I somehow missed jumping on the vultures. So, that's what we're going to do. I will use, I think it's the A button to get off the mount. It's a tactic I don't often use. In this game, I mean, it's definitely a tactic in Mario World that I'd probably be using a lot. So maybe it's just based on the frequency of how many times I play Mario and its ROM hacks that determines whether that skill gets used. Like spin jumping on grinders, for instance. You know exactly what I mean. It's not even that hard to do. It's just not needed. Mostly. There's an ostrich down there with an ostrich token. Ostrich Mania! Mouse Mania! Yeah, couldn't do a Choo Choo Rocket LP. It's a puzzle game. I've formally declined doing puzzle game LPs for the time being. Simply due to the fact that it's you look at it and it's done. You literally spoil the game by playing it. It's the only genre in which this happens. Exceptions being like if it's like Tetris, you know, the basic action puzzle where it's just really not about figuring out but just like reflexive sorting. So that could be allowed. Just not if there was like a puzzle mode like a Tetris attack. I wouldn't do that, but the regular story or something, yes. So, yeah. How did I get in that topic? Oh, right, because I said Mania. Sonic Mania! Okay. Well, we got the RGB scenario. We want the blue balloon for the 3 lives. Just like if you want the green balloon, you get the 2 lives. But blue balloons are so damn rare, you should just go for a blue balloon whenever you have the opportunity. Or at least see it with your eyeballs. There's a few hidden around this game that you can't see that are there. I just didn't get around to touching them or knew even they were there. I think there's one in the first level, I think. You can check DKC Atlas for these maps of the levels, by the way. And there's also a few programs for me that actually do it manually. Specifically when I start delving into ROM hacks of the Kong countries. Alright, that's it for now. Next time, we're gonna freeze by going underwater in Ice World, which is bad advice for people who like heat.